All right, bro.
So how are we doing this? This is your show, so like tell me what's the format, what should I do?
I will tell you. So, I've preached this a lot, but the format of the show is basically a demo call. In the
Mhm,
beginning of a founder's journey, when they're building a product, the best thing they can do is get on phone calls like this one with prospects to
mhm,
show them the product. Or if you have users, get on a phone call like this one with the user and have them show you how they use it.
mhm.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Because what that does is it increases your like intelligence, customer intelligence, market intelligence, product intelligence. What I mean by that is when you show them, hey, this is how you set up a form, right? And they're
Mhm,
like, yeah, but what about this? Boom, insight. When you do this, this, and that, but what about this? Insight. Same thing when you talk to a user, you're like, hey, show me how you set up a form. And they're like, well, I press this button. And then you're like, well, did you know you can press this button? No, I didn't know I can press this button. Oh, insight. I can now make the UI better.
mhm.
Oh, and you get to see all of these insights where if you just ask for feedback or you see a screen recording, there is or analytics, you see some stuff, but it's a guess. It's a hypothesis. It's not something that you can confirm with the customer or
Yeah.
with the prospect. So with that intro out of the way, this is a show for founders, my friends that are on X, and I
Mhm.
want them to demo more. That is the whole point of the show. Is I want you to demo your product more often. Get on calls. Like everybody's like, "Oh, how do you do marketing?" It's not exposing. It's not creating ads. It's not any of that in the beginning. In the beginning, it is getting on demo calls because once you get the language from the customer, like let's say you talk to product managers, right?
Mhm.
Uh, and they have a certain language of describing feedback and forums and all of that. And when you hear it on a phone call, you can tune into it. You're like, for example, with Caravan Notes, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I love how minimal it is." So me not using that language in my landing page, for example,
Mhm.
is just stupid, because everybody's resonating with that. So now I have a feeling for that. Or when I showed it to people who use Obsidian and they're like tech bros and they're just using notes, they're like, "Yeah, I don't have a use case for this." Now I know tech bros not a good target market. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I need to
So
figure out market outside of tech bros.
yeah, so that is the thing. And the friction to, hey, I would just like to demonstrate my product and get your feedback. That's it. No sale, no closing, no any of that stuff is so low. When you get in the mindset of I'm trying to sell this product, you're gonna, you don't know what to say. You're gonna memorize some stupid script, and it's not gonna help you. Sales like that is for when you know what's good about your product, you know the selling features, you know everything about your product, then you can go into sales mode. But before you get into that, what you're trying to do is just learn and raise your intelligence as fast as possible because that will give you an edge.
Yes.
So any questions before you start?
No, I'm ready.
Fantastic. So just share your screen and take me through it. Walk me through everything.
Okay, so makeform AI, it's a
Mhm,
AI chat to form service. So
mhm,
not like Tolly type form or other form makers that is drag and drop to forms.
mhm,
What this one does is that this one is chat to form. So you can basically chat like a chat GPT and then it builds a form. It's like lovable like boat, but for
mhm.
building forms. So it's for forms. Yes.
Sounds
And
great.
uh, I have a landing page. It's boilerplate says it's not optimized. The pricing here not yet optimized, but it works. Come
Mhm.
try it out.
That's great. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So once you want to create a form, you
Mhm.
can create, and then you can create a form. Is there any form that you want to create?
I guess, maybe like first impressions of Caravan Notes, something like that.
Okay. Ask first impression of CA. How to spell it?
Yeah, Caravan notes.
Um,
First impression of Caravan notes. A minimal note taking app with powerful writing features.
powerful writing features.
Yeah.
Um, where are you thinking about sending it? Is it going to be an email? Is it going to be, yeah? Is it going to be is it going to be a multi-page form, or do you think it's going to be a single page form? Like,
Yeah, multiple pages. I don't know what to ask really,
yeah.
and I'd like to have it in maybe in the settings, as a little button, give me first impressions, and they hit the thing, and it takes them to the form.
Uh, okay. Any more things you want to tell the AI before I just hit send?
Ask for impressions, Kevin. Minimal note taking app, powerful writing features. Can it ask me follow-up questions?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, ask me follow-up questions to clarify on anything that is unclear.
To clarify, um, uh, don't create yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
uh,
changed the prompt a little bit. Recently, it's a little bit more like you hit go and it just created, because I
mm,
figured that a lot of people just wanted to print out a form right away. Uh, let's see how this goes. Okay, it's actually asked it. Okay,
okay.
cool. Um,
Yeah, about design, ease of use features. Okay. Yeah. Number one, all.
oh, okay.
Uh, yeah. Number two, what kind of follow-up questions would you like? Should they be specific based on positive, negative, open-ended prompts?
Open-ended prompts.
Yeah, open-ended. And then number three, is this feedback meant for new users, beta testers, or both? Both.
Both. Mhm.
And then four, any information you specifically want to collect, like name or email, or should it be anonymous? It can be anonymous because it's users. Yeah, it can be anonymous.
Yeah, and also like the form created by this, you can add hidden fields to it, so which
Okay,
will you can track it by
fantastic.
using, yeah, embedding things.
Okay, I like
Yeah,
this little animation in the back.
yeah,
It shows
it's basically
progress.
like streaming the
Mhm.
form that is created, like in the back. Um, and once it is created, then it creates you this form. It's supposed to land on the start page, but I haven't figured it out yet. But
Okay.
here's the start page. Yeah, here's
Yeah.
the start page. You have a welcome. You have
Okay.
first page. You have second page. You have third page.
Uh,
Uh, and you have an end page. And also, you are able to. This is the logic flow for this whole thing.
okay.
Yeah, so yeah, well, oh, too bright, sorry.
How did you go to the logic flow? Can you start at the start page?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, and let's go through it a little easy.
Mhm.
Okay. We'd love to hear your first impression of Kevin. Notes. Your answers can be anonymous. This survey is for everyone. Will renew, and I can edit it by clicking into it, or
Yeah, you can edit it. So right now it's not as good as the other ones, which you can click on this and edit. It's
okay,
just here. You can just
that's
uh,
fine.
feedback one. Yeah,
Okay.
things like this.
Hmm.
And here it's the same. Like you can just
Okay,
go.
the text. All right.
And also here is supporting uh, links, so you
Okay.
can basically do uh, links. Yeah,
Okay.
things like this. It's marked on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and you can do logic. You can do customization, so you can
Hmm.
add logos to it. For
Okay.
example, I'm adding my logo here. Uh,
Very nice.
uh, Adding some fancy background, like this one maybe. Yeah,
Hmm.
cool.
Nice.
It looks a little bit cooler. And
Yeah.
Kavana note, is it? Wait,
No, it's not linked, and Carvana is another company.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a car. Let's
Caravan, yeah, Caravan
if,
notes.
let's see if I can find you.
It's there. It's on the Twitter thing. That's good.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have this.
Yeah.
and I have this here. So what I can do is that I can pick the background color to be the same as yours. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I can get the text to be same as, oh well, text is probably this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. And then I can get
Yeah.
the button to be like yours,
Very nice.
and get the button text to be like yours.
Amazing.
Yeah. Wow. That's have green. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. That's just for it's all gonna change the styling, but right
Mhm.
now it's just
And for people who building it, probably they know the font of this also. So what you
yeah,
can
yeah.
do is that you can do your source code pro. What is that source? Oh, there is source code pro. So yeah,
Mhm.
you can
Amazing.
do source code pro here.
Yeah.
So now you created a form that is branded exactly like your form,
Hmm.
your product, and you can send it to other people. You can just hit publish, and
Okay.
people can use the link like that is here, to no, this one's fine. Click on this. Yeah, it's your form. You can just start a survey, and you
Very
can
nice.
say, yeah, beauty.
Thanks.
And
Yeah.
then
Is
oh,
that
there's a bug here. Fine.
that's fine. Yeah, yeah. You
And you
just
fix this. I will fix this right away.
okay.
Uh,
Oh, nice. It generated the drop downs.
yeah, this is the drop down that is here that is
Yeah, and it
generated.
just generated these options. That's
Yeah,
great.
it generated these options, and also like, are you confused? No, it's pretty good. Um, what do you like so far? Beauty.
Thank you.
What can they improve? I don't know. I'm not a target for this, so
Yeah,
uh,
no, no, it's fine, man. No,
uh,
I get it. I get it.
I don't
Uh,
know.
what
Maybe
could be improved? Offline support. Whatever.
yeah. Off.
That's the biggest feedback right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Submit. Uh, then after this is done, you get this, and then
Very
like,
cool.
and
Make
then
your own form. Very nice.
you can go to the submissions here. You can see here's the data you have.
Okay.
So what you can do is also like you can add what people here do is custom fields. So for example, you can do email. Um, so if you do email, then on the form that you shared, you can add like question mark email equal to a dot um, a.com, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
What this one does is that this one will be able to basically submit uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, submit this thing with the hidden fields that is there. So now the second submission here should have email. Oh wait, what happened? Did I not save it? Oh, I remember. Did a save change? Sorry, I didn't save it. Yeah,
Oh, the field. Yeah, yeah. All right.
that,
So if you,
that's not intuitive. Yeah, okay. Now setting a save, then you can do this. Yeah,
so like if you kind of generate it programmatically, you can just insert this as a query in the URL, and
yeah.
it'll. Okay.
So it will help like when you are sending emails or you are embedding your own own tool. So when you are
Very cool.
submitting it, like you basically will know people's email or maybe users user ID, so you can backtrack them. You don't need to ask for other people's name. You already
Mhm.
know who they are, and then you can follow up with them on the specific feedback they have that is there. Uh,
Very clean. Yeah, I like.
and then like I can show you some other features that I have here. So
Easy.
I have the ability to modify your shared preview. So you
Mhm.
can customize this.
Oh, nice. The
Carven,
little card. That's nice.
Carven. Then I cannot spell your
Yeah,
product.
Caravan. Caravan.
Crav. No.
Yeah,
Uh,
Caravan notes.
yeah, and
Okay.
then you can change this.
Mhm,
And then when you save this, and then you can
mhm,
also change things here. I just pick something that I already uploaded. So
mhm.
you can change this here, and then when you share this link here, like open graph, so you can now like this link automatically becomes the thing that you
Mhm.
have. So it makes it easier for you to share something that is on brand with you and yourself.
Beautiful.
Um, and also there's embedding. There's some code. It's not. It's this is not finished.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, but you can embed it wherever you want, or just copy
embedded.
the link and put it
Yeah.
in a button or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are two ways on integration right now. One is email. So when you click on this, this
Mhm,
one will send you an email every time people submitted your form. And
mhm.
this one here lets you connect to a Slack channel where clicking on this, oh damn, okay, it don't work on dark mode. Great, where are you? So yeah, the color need to be changed. So yeah, now
Yeah, yeah.
clicking on this, you can select the Slack channel you want to submit to, and then
Right.
you can create us and it will send Slack message. Um,
Very nice.
and this is one of the feature that I get from my users.
Mhm.
This is called chat with your data.
Okay.
So
Oh, very nice.
so like a lot of the time, like the things that you collect are are like not is not quantitative, and also it's a lot of like copywriting, so it's
Mhm,
really hard to make sense of. Let me show you something that is um, maybe, yeah. So for example, this is my know my customer survey.
mhm,
Every people like they fill out this before
mhm,
every time they sign in. So what's your biggest challenges, people say? So what
mhm,
I say is that um, tell me the top three challenge people are facing um, creating forms,
mhm.
something like this, and then it can just tell me based on the data that I have, and then I can say it's basically having auto response, and then like be able to read it,
Mhm,
and I can also treat it as my intelligent startup founder. So I said, um, what's the next feature I should do? Uh,
mhm.
Give me top three, concise.
Concise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Conditional, fine. Yeah, I
Mhm,
already have the designable templates. I probably need to improve on this. Multi-platform integration. This one is I already know. I already chat with it. So like,
mhm.
what do you mean by multi-platform? Yeah, something like this. So is that like okay, able to easily integrate into WordPress, Facebook,
Yeah,
Slack?
saving these chats are also good.
What?
Saving the chats would be good. So you have like a history of all the chats you had,
Oh, okay,
you know?
that haven't been implemented, but
Yeah,
but
it's a simple, like whatever database you're using, just create like a chats collection or something.
yeah, okay, okay, sounds good. Yeah, so you think
Every user
insights,
gets whatever their
these
chat.
insights are good? Like,
Hmm.
it will be good, like if people can actually save these.
Hmm.
Like, okay, cool. I'll put it on my roadmap.
Hmm.
Um, and that is it right now. Majority of the people are using this right now. Is the biggest, my paying customer using this form is using the churn prevention. So for example,
Hmm.
this is the churn prevention form that like this. Yeah, not this one. This one is
It's
is
fine. I get it. Yeah, yeah. But in terms of uh
mhm,
the like one of the ideas I got in the beginning, you're like people just want the form to be made. You
mhm.
can have little preset prompts, like churn prevention, first impressions, all of
Yeah,
these things, and it kind of creates it and asks maybe a follow-up questions. Like it starts with 3, 4 questions, so people know what to say instead of just like this blank form.
yeah,
Uh, that that for me, like I would love to know what kind of surveys are popular, right? Because as a
yeah.
founder, I'm and I'm maybe just focused on building. I don't know these things, and what's nice is you have this like AI first
Hmm.
form builder.
Hmm.
It's great. I love it.
Um, yeah. Um, um, let me ask you a question. So
Please, yeah.
when you get on this page, do
Mhm.
you know that you can chat with this thing to actually modify your form, or you will natively go to the UI on the left to actually make change to your form?
I would not assume the chat would change
Yeah.
the form.
Yeah, that's what I get. I figure that usually people just even I put it right there, like people don't know that this
No, but
can.
even like you can solve that with the placeholder.
Oh yeah, I can probably
Instead
change.
of what you want to build, you can be like, would you like to make any changes?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I should probably do that.
Yeah.
I should probably do that. That's a good feedback. Um, and another thing that I have been thought about recently uh, is basically able to suggest form to build for you. So what you can do is that you can put in your startup, and then it will generate a to do list for you. It will say
Mm.
like, hey, have you have a feedback form? Have you have a churn prevention form? Have you have a wait list or something like that? So if you don't have this, then it will be able to automatically create it for you. So you don't need to think about like what form to create, and
Yeah,
also this gives a context around the product you have already here. That's what I was thinking. What do you
it's a
think?
good one. Can you go on home? Is this the home page?
The homepage is this one. It's
Okay, it's start forms. These are forms you've created.
Yeah, these are it's not optimized right now. This is basically all the form I have created.
Okay. Yes, and then you create a form, and then what's templates?
Our template is basically you can make things into a template, and then the template is something that people can clone from the things here. So if you like a form, for example, there's a waitlist here. You
Mm.
like it, you can play around with it. You can see, oh, there are different things here, right? You can use this template here, and then you basically clone this. It's a copy, and then you can say that make it about uh, my new startup, sad, like fishing team or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, something like this. So then, like the AI now can take the current form as an example, and then it will. Oh, damn. Okay, it's
Yeah, that's good. So
yeah.
what you should do here
Mm-hmm,
from the template, because you're saying I want to give people suggestions. That's a good place to do it. All the templates,
mm-hmm.
and then use this template. And instead of having the chat at the bottom, you can start it out in the middle. How would you like to modify this to your whatever? You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
it's just a matter of onboarding sequences
Yeah, I
to
also
the
yeah. I also feel like my chat is not good.
why.
Like so it feels too much needed for the user. Like they need to think about what to do. Um, because right now, when I was thinking, like, basically what I did is I defined a type of way to create a form, but there are actually different kind of designs people would like in different kind of forms. Um, but it's sometimes too hard to just capture within a prompt. For example, like you will need to know like there's a magic word here called single page and multi-page to trigger different form design, or maybe like there's like a type form like form, or like multiple question per page form. So I was
I would
thinking,
be opinionated here. Like if I
okay,
were you, I would be super opinionated. What I would do, go back to home.
okay, yeah,
Uh okay, so home, you have your forms.
mm-hmm,
In top of your forms, I'd have uh my organization or my company or my product or my something.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then I would just fill it up, or maybe you can also just scan my landing page
Yeah,
and it takes also the styles and the branding and all of that
yeah,
automatically.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then that gets saved, right? And then when you go to templates,
Mm-hmm.
Go to templates.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have these categorized too, or you have them categorized on the left.
Yeah.
Uh, you hit one, you hit create a form, and then it automatically adapts to
Your
the
style.
company profile.
Yeah.
So it kind of automatically populates the whole thing. You don't even have to think.
Yeah, that's the magic experience I was thinking about. Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
And in
I
the
was
onboarding, you can take all the information of the organization, like what are you going to use this? Max Blade, I also reposted it if you want to go to my profile.
mhm,
He created a onboarding guide.
uh, where-
He studied Duolingo. Yeah, just go to my ZL Kazumi.
you're here.
Here,
Great.
here we go.
The first one, it's already here.
Yeah, go down, down, down.
This one?
No, no, more. There we go. Max Blade. Holy shit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this one, he shows Duolingo's onboarding. So if
Uh-huh.
you scroll down, he gives you steps of Duolingo's onboarding. Maybe onboard people using these principles
Mm-hmm.
and have them download the company information or whatever the product information or whatever they're creating surveys about.
Mm-hmm.
That way, this kind of onboarding experience is smooth, and you're like amazing. And he has really good. Ask them their why. It's really good. Once you do that, it's now just, oh, I need an onboarding survey. Boom. I hit onboarding survey. It populates it with all my stuff. I need a whatever survey. It populates it with all this stuff. And, like that's kind of the magic, not thinking experience where you're just collecting the stuff. But you got a lot of cool features in there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you want to stop sharing and we'll, kind of
Yeah.
wrap up a little bit?
Yes. Let me see how stop sharing. Great. Uh-huh.
Yeah. In terms of demo critique,
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10, you showed me like it's better to always start from the first tab and walk people through it because that's how they're experiencing the app. They're seeing it. The organization is boom, 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 boom. So it's an order. It wasn't clear what the order was. You kind of showed me something here, then you showed me something here, then you edited here, and then you did all of that. You
Yeah.
want to kind of start from the top left and go
Mm-hmm.
down to the bottom right because that's how people, read. They read from left to right, top to bottom. And you want to, hey, this does this does this does this, or the onboarding. You come in, you get asked these questions, and then you land on your homepage with your profile. Underneath, you have all these presets that you can choose from. You click it, it generates it automatically. Then you can edit it using the AI or using whatever. Then after you edit it, but after that, like from the creation and then you showing me this is how you send it, this is how you do the branding, that was good because it made it personalized for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, and I like that you ask, hey, do you have any surveys you'd like to make?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting them to think about surveys and how they're going to use feedback and all of that, right? uh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, and then maybe check-ins. You didn't check in with me
Yeah.
throughout the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I just keep talking. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
S-
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so that was one thing that could use improvement.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you crossed. It was a good demo. Uh, you didn't like. What's the pricing on it?
That's something I'm still trying to figure out. It's just so it's completely free because all the
Mhm.
phone makers are free.
Yeah.
They're like it's with $29 per month. It's a premium price. And the reason is just because everyone that is currently in the starting up is this price. Uh, I don't know about pricing at all.
Mm,
Um, I am probably going to run a higher cost than the other players because the other players don't have AI, so they don't have all these model costs.
mm,
But for me, like I think I can probably stay with it if they just want to use for mini or like for cheaper models. It's totally fine, and maybe offer expensive model as a upgrade. That's how I'm thinking about. I haven't think it through yet, but uh, how I'm selling this right now is more like, hey, if you want to be my friend forever and
Mhm.
also want to join my community, you can just do this. And the only benefit right now is ability to remove the make form branding.
Mhm.
That's basically make it a white label form. And slowly, when I figure things out, then I will add more features to the pro level, and also probably like making the bar upgrade bar a little bit more clear. Right now, I have no idea on how
Yeah,
to how to figure that out yet.
it's great. Like the payment stuff. Like for me, if I wanted to use this right, and I'm like, I want to make forms part of my workflow for feedback, right?
Mhm.
Uh, I would pay up to 9.99.
Okay. I'll create a plan that is 9.99 then, because a lot of people actually give me that pricing feedback
Yeah,
saying that, hey, 29.99 sounds expensive. Like
yeah.
for so I the reason I put it there is just because I see U-form is 29, Tally is
Mhm.
29.99. So
Oh,
that's,
they are
yeah,
29.99.
they all
Oh,
20.
then price it competitively. Let me see.
So I just copy them. Like I have no idea like
Yeah,
how.
no, then do that. Then do that. Okay, so Tally,
Yeah.
build beautiful forms for free. All right, unlimited forms, do more with Tally. All right. So their pro model is 24 a month.
And that's like if you do like yearly 24. Me it's also the
Oh,
same.
okay. Yearly. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so
Uh,
mine is
yeah,
basically the same.
29. All right.
Yeah,
You remove Tally branding, custom domains. You have custom domains.
that's work in progress. Yes,
Okay,
I should be doing that. I think that's a good sell for pro. So you will be able to host the whole form on your own
that's
domain.
fine.
So make it much
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Okay, collaboration. Invite unlimited team members to shared workspaces. You got that?
No,
Okay,
no team
it's fine.
members. No.
Let's just keep going through the list. Partial submissions, capture unfinished forms,
That can be done very quickly. That's
okay.
something that I can very quickly. Yeah.
Advanced customization, customize your form with
Yeah,
built-in
I,
design.
I, I have that. Yeah.
Okay. Email notifications, you got that. Custom,
Well,
yeah,
depends on what kind of email. So, for example, if you want to submit an email to them, then I don't have that. But email for yourself, yes, 100%.
to yourself. All right. Custom email domains.
That's no yet. That's actually a very important feature. What I was think is that
Okay.
it's going to be cool.
Customized link preview, you got that.
I have that.
Yeah. Workspaces, group related forms and workspaces and manage team
Mhm.
members.
That's
That
what I was trying to ship in the thing that we just talked about. Like
yeah.
you can tell me about your startup and I can create a project for you. So inside of your project, every form you create is going to be automatically applied to your design, your branding. That's something that
Mhm.
I was thinking about. So that's a to do. 100%. I will be putting on my list.
Yeah, and you can incorporate the profile information onboarding thing. Like you start with one project and then you can add more projects and it takes you through the onboarding again. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Totally. That's
Yeah,
something that I should do. Yeah.
unlimited uploads. Remove the 10 megabyte per file size limit when using the file upload block.
Well, I have all that. Currently,
Yeah,
it's 20 megabytes. So
yeah. No commission. Remove 5% tally commission on your incoming payments. Do you have payments?
um, that's on my to do, but not at a current moment. It's a little bit harder to set up. Also,
Yeah,
I don't know if I should do that in the beginning. But by doing that, it allows a new vertical to be viewed. Basically, you can create order forms, like
yeah.
you can send people to collect money. But it also opens up for more chaos.
Well, right now I see it as you can do three based on AI, and you can do the AI first
Mm-hmm.
and kind of compromise a little bit on the feature parity, and then maybe you can upgrade all the stuff to get feature parity at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, because you like 4.1 crushed it with the three tiers,
Mm-hmm.
they have Nano, Mini, and 4.1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would do 999, 1999, and 29.99.
Oh wait, 9.99, 19.99, and 29.99.
Yeah, based on the AI.
Sounds
So
good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
yeah, you got the Nano,
Mm-hmm.
4.1 Nano, which is better than 4.0 Mini.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but much cheaper. And
Mm.
then the 4.1 mini is your 1999, and then 4.1 if you're like you want to get all the data, you want to chat with the things, you want to have like a deeper relationship with the data and the feedback, you get the 29.99, and it'll be competitive, I think, because they're like, I don't want to share it with anybody. It's more for like a solopreneur, you know.
Will you care about domain names? Question. So, my
Yeah,
current
I
domain is
think domain
makeform.
names is kind of important.
No, my question is more like my current domain is makeform.ai.
Mhm.
I also like shadowly bought makeform.com. Um,
Okay.
also, and just for this project. And also, yeah, some other.
Makeform.com is better than makeform.ai.
You think that's better? Okay, I already have a lot of SEO done for makeform.com .ai. So,
Yeah.
uh, okay, okay, but I mean, um,
But you can have it redirect. It's fine. Like it's not gonna
yeah,
affect
yeah.
your SEO at all.
Yeah, that's a project. Yeah, I need to
Yeah, because
do.
makeform.com is sounds more credible.
It
Sounds bigger.
sounds more credible. Yes, I think so. Now the more that because initially I was trying to compete, because Makeform is a pretty competitive term already.
Mm.
So and there after I built it, I figured that there's another company called Makeforms.
Oh, okay.
So
Then get makeformai.com
uh,
and have it make from AI.
uh-huh.
Like even in your name, you should do makeform.ai and just stick with it. Because the more repetition, like this, a lot of this branding stuff, you know, kind of this is not part of the demo, but I'm just telling you from my
um,
experience.
I
Yeah,
know you're a branding pro, so
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to ask you about it. Yeah.
exactly. A lot of the branding stuff, it doesn't matter what you think, it matters what you do over a long period of time. The consistency matters more than the idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you tell people it's makeform.ai and it's in the name, and when you talk about it, it's makeform.ai, makeform.ai. It's kind of like jam.dev or, fly.io, you
Mm-hmm.
know, they use it in the name and you remember it like that. So now when you tell people, oh, what are you working on? Makeform.ai, they can easily go to it. And then if you get makeform.ai and makeformai.com,
I kind of really want. I already bought Makeform. I really want Makeform to be my brand.
yeah,
It just will take a little bit longer for me to crush the second place.
whatever it
Because
is, you got to stay consistent.
yeah, okay.
So if you're
Mhm.
going to own makeform.com, go all in on makeform.com.
Okay, 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 okay. I will.
Yeah, you just got to stay consistent because all of this stuff pays off in 2 years, 3 years. It doesn't pay off like in a month or two.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Especially you doing SEO, you're doing blogs, you're doing all this stuff. Your Twitter, like for me, like Caravan, you wrote Caravan Notes, boom, Twitter was the top thing, and I didn't
mm-hmm,
do any SEO for Caravan Notes.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, make form, and then AI first form builder is a good positioning statement for it, because they can't claim that, you know.
Yeah, totally. Yes, yes. I'll totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have a lot of SEO work to do.
Yeah, the onboarding part, I think you'll crush it if the onboarding is fun.
Yeah, right now I don't have onboarding. Onboarding right now is just create text to form. It have nothing. I
I
think
know, but I feel like if you do this use case where
for startups for
for
projects.
startups, exactly, the use case where I get welcomed with 6 questions
Mm-hmm,
and it automatically downloads my styles from my landing page
mm-hmm,
and maybe does a little scan on the landing page to get all the information. If not, you can add the stuff. You
mm-hmm,
create like little sections where you can add products, pricing, all the main things, all the main features of a landing page. You have it as data stored in the project
mm-hmm.
and you onboard people like that and you have all of that. and then from there you can just find the template you like, and you have it. You don't have to do it overwhelming, 1,000 templates, just the ones that are good for businesses, like first impressions, onboarding, churn, all of these things that people might not be very familiar with, but you show them. And that screen needs to be so beautiful because it's going to be a marketing asset for you to show that, hey, you can easily do this one click. And you one click, and then after you do that one click, right, it
Mhm.
populates the thing. And then instead of the AI being like the first, maybe by the way, this is just feedback. I'm not
Mhm.
right. This is just
Totally.
what I
Yeah,
would
I'm hearing. I'm
like.
learning.
Yeah, the first time you land into use this template, the AI thing is a little higher, and it says, you know, you can use whatever. You can use me to edit this form, or you can edit it yourself. Maybe minimize and goes down,
Hmm.
and then you kind of see the form, the whole thing. Because you're as soon as the form is created to deployment, you've crushed that
Hmm.
UI wise.
Hmm.
It's just getting there is, I feel like, the friction right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's great. Do you have any other questions? Like, you crushed it. Like, you should just do more of these.
That's one of the things I do. I'm doing 10 code DMs every day now. So
Don't do code DMs. You have users.
uh,
They're way more important and way more
okay,
valuable.
yes, I will be talking to the users.
Yeah,
And
email 5 users at a time so you don't burn it, and you get like incremental 5 users every day. Email
Mhm,
them saying, "Hey, I'm Neil. I'm the founder. Thank you so much for using Makeform.
mhm,
I would love to get on a call and see you how you use Makeform.
mhm.
Here's my cal.com. Book a time."
Oh,
You-
okay. Cool.
And then you get on the call, and then you tell them, "Amazing. Can you show me how you create a form?" And just see that.
Mhm,
See them do it. Shut the fuck up. you know, don't say anything. Have them go through it. Tell them, if you have any questions, ask me. But I'd just like to see you use it, and they're gonna show you, this is how I do it, whatever. And then maybe when they get on the after, hey, did you know that you can edit? Like stuff like that. Oh no, I didn't know. But try not to interrupt them. Like, try to keep everything, all your input, at the end of you asking them to do the task, right?
mhm.
So they show you the whole thing. Amazing. I have a couple of questions. You were taking notes. Did you know that you can do this? Did you know that you can do that? Was this obvious to you? What do you think of this feature? You have a little conversation. You build a relationship, right? Amazing. Thank you. Do you have any questions for me? Any features you'd like to see? All of this, it just gonna give you so much intelligence. And if they say, yeah, actually, I do want to see this feature, you now have an opportunity to be like, great, if I build that feature, can I reach back to you and get another call of this? Yes or no? They're gonna say yes most of the time. And now you have this kind of feedback loop that is relationship first and conversation first, and it's gonna give you a lot of intelligence.
Thank you.
Yeah, do that.
I will.
All right, bro. You want to ask anything before we wrap up?
No, I think I have a lot of to dos now, so I will
Oh, yeah.
just go and do it.
I love it. Crushing it, bro. Can't wait to see this. It looked good. It actually is very professional. Like, it's not like, oh, someone vibe coded it or whatever. Like, it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
spend a good amount of time on it. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
So
no, it'll pay off, bro. Just keep crushing it. Keep talking to people, and uh, I like that you're actively trying to move out of the building bubble.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for getting on the call, and then, I hope it was helpful. And yeah, you know where to find me. Anything you need,
Yes,
bro.
yes,
Just
yes.
DM me.
Thank you. Yes, I will keep building, and once I have more things to show, I will send you a note and see if I can
Yes.
like get more feedback.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Thank
All
you.
right, bro. Take care.
Bye
Bye.
bye.